The Warner Animation decimation continues as the network begins a second phase of dumping beloved animated programs from HBO Max. Before we get into all the details, join the conversation and let me know your thoughts on this shocking news below. Final Space is the latest animated show to officially get the dump from Warner Discovery. Back in July, the entire series was ripped from HBO Max, perhaps heralding the start of the animation decimation that kicked off in August. The series has previously been confirmed to have been cancelled after 3 seasons as a result of the Warner Discovery merger. However, its true fate has not been known until now. The fact that the truth is only just coming out has led to suggestions that Warner's could, in fact, be at the start of a second phase of the Warner Animation decimation, and nobody knows what could be next. Olin Rogers, creator of Final Space, took to social media with these tongue-in-cheek images in a shocking announcement that the series is no more. Quite literally. Alongside the images, Rogers posted the following message. 5 years of my life, 3 seasons of TV, blood, sweat and tears became a tax write-off for the network who owns Final Space. Yup, that's it. That's why it's disappeared everywhere in the USA. 5 years of work vanished. When the license is up internationally, Netflix will take it down, and then it will be gone forever. There are no more physical copies of Season 1 and Season 2, and no physical copies of Season 3 were ever made. Your memory of Final Space will be the only proof it ever existed unless you own a copy. I've been trying to process how this feels. It's been hard because it's just so absurd. Like a tax write-off? Really? Or maybe I've become so numb to bad things happening in my life because of the frequency with which it has been occurring that I didn't really register this sting. But the stinger has broken off underneath my skin, and now it's annoying. Look, I get it, this decision was just business, but Final Space will always be personal to me. Some might say to give up and move on, and I have moved on to many new projects that I'm very passionate about, but I will not give up on this story and these characters. I will never stop fighting for Final Space. If it takes years, then so be it. Hashtag renew Final Space. It's a banner that you have all been waving, and it's a rallying cry I can stand behind while I continue into this long dark night chasing an ending for this story. Olin. Final Space is nothing I've ever watched, and I know it's one that's been somewhat divisive despite a very strong fan base. Regardless, this is a gutting fate for any show, and at this point I've just quite honestly run out of things to say. Just remember, if you love a show, please consider buying a physical copy of it where possible. You never know when something will be gone for good. Streaming services are not your friends. Something can be there one day and be taken down the next forever. And we cannot just let these beautiful works of art live in our heads until the end of time. Until next time, guys, I am exhausted of this whole thing.